Hello S2, welcome to the second video for money. This is a level 2 video. You'll notice a couple of wee changes just to try and make things a wee bit easier. Made a few tweaks from last week. So the first thing you'll see is I've put your numeracy ninjas right into the same page. I think that might just make it easier for everybody. So start off by doing that. I've also put the answers down here for you, so you should be able to access that just when you're ready. So the answers for the numeracy ninjas are there. You can just open that up and check what you've done. So start off by having a go at that, then probably come back to this video and we'll discuss what the learning is going to be in terms of money. So our learning intention for today is to understand the terminology associated with profit and loss and apply this to real life scenarios. So there's going to be a few new words that we're going to learn. So success criteria are really to be able to explain what profit, loss, income and expenditure mean. And then the second one is to solve some problems set in context, and you can use the aid of a calculator to help you with that. So first sort of section here is just sort of going over a few things to try and help us set up for the lesson. So question 1 says, what does the word expenditure mean? So answers there. Expenditure is the word for all the costs that a business has to spend money on so that they're able to make the product or deliver the service. So anything that a business would spend money on is expenditure. Question 2 is give 5 examples of expenditure. So there are more than what are on this list, but it could be things like rent for your building or your factory, wages, machinery costs, advertising, transport, electricity bills, any other equipment they're using, tools, printing, and many, many more. See if you can come up with a few others yourself and write them at the side. Question 3 says, how does a business make a profit? So businesses make a profit by setting their selling price and the cost for the public to actually buy it for more than it cost the business itself to make the product. So the extra bit, the additional part, is the profit they make. They need to make the product as cheap as possible and then try and sell it for as much as they can. That way they're maximising their profit. Question 4. What does it mean when a business makes a loss? So answer for this is that essentially the business has lost money. In other words, if you think about it in the way we explained the other one, if the cost that they sold the product at is less than the money it cost them to make it, then they're going to make a loss. Question 5. What is meant by selling price? So the selling price is the amount of money the shopper has to pay to buy the product. It's the price that we pay for a product in the shop or online. And question 6. What factors does a business need to consider when setting the selling price? So they need to set the price high enough to meet all the costs and generate a profit, but they can't set it too high so that people won't buy the item. They need to compare the prices of other companies selling similar items to make sure they're competitive. Because if theirs is much more expensive than another company's, then we're just going to buy that one instead. Okay, I've got a few questions for us here. I'm going to do a little example first. The first section here is just really getting you to do a few calculations to do with profit and loss. So I've highlighted for you a little example with this car. So if we buy the car for £1,800, £1,800, and then sell it for £1,300, we're going to make a loss because we've sold it for less than we bought it. And the difference is £500, so we make a loss of £500. Second example is about making a profit. So if we buy a flat for £24,000 and then sell it for £27,000, then you say you made a profit of £3,000. All right, selling price is higher than the original purchase price. So the example that we're going to look at here is about a bike. So I bought a racing bike for £350 and I sold it 1 year later for £260. So because I've sold it for less than I've bought it, I've made a loss on this one. Alright, I need to work out the difference. So again, I can use a calculator to help me with this. So I can do £350, take away £260 and work out that answer. Pop that in the calculator. That's going to give me an answer of £90. So that would be a £90 loss for this one. Alright, I've put some questions underneath here. Okay, there's 10 questions there you have a go at. If you're doing some work in your OneNote, can you do it over at the side in this part here, in that section there? That would be lovely. If you're doing it on bits of paper like many of you did last week, just photograph that and send me it either through your OneNote or through email. That would be lovely. There's an extension task down here where it's going to talk a little bit more about profit and loss, but you have a go at. Don't feel like everybody has to try that. Some of you might find that quite challenging. So see how you get on, and I will see you on Wednesday for our tutorial. Thanks very much.